rope him up.
So as this was left off, I mean, you guys felt the warm air from about midday. The summer's air was a little bit humid. And the trees, ever luscious green, as you stand here facing in very suntanned, 18-foot tall hill
18 foot tall?
18 feet tall.
Oh my goodness.
All
I'm
right.
just seeing the rock over here with the hand sticking out.
As you...
You see a punch?
Yeah, that's amazing.
As you look over, you see Serta still with one hand on the foot of his fallen men, squished by the rock that had been tossed by Ted, since that's what we're calling him, from the forest line. As he stepped out, he greeted all of you, and they placed a challenge at your feet as you're trying to enter the tower.
That bastard.
That's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
So Ted finally looks over the rest of you and chimes in. All right, so are we gonna get this started, or? I mean, I think we've had enough ample time to stretch. Oh no, not everybody at once.
Gail's gonna slowly start to step backwards. Are these 5 feet? Yeah, okay. Just moving diagonally back one here, just because I'm just doing it slowly into here.
I step up to him and I say, "Excuse me, let me speak to your manager."
Beautiful, I love it.
Sorry, but I don't have.
I say, "No! Get him now!"
Everybody roll initiative.
Wait, for real?
Yes!
Yeah, for real.
Oh, come on!
Ask for the
I was
manager.
gonna...
Add that in post, Dad. Add that in post where you add the whole screen swirl.
Yeah!
Dun, 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 dun,
20. Starting it off hot.
Roll initiative.
6.
Sweet.
Can anybody beat a 20?
No.
What's that? Purple.
6.
You sure it's not?
I'm sure that it's a 6.
14? Oh, no. 12.
You have -2
2
initiative?
Yes.
Yikes, dog.
Yep.
Anybody beat a 12?
That's an A for me.
What? I got a 13. Sorry,
Okay.
what's happening?
Nice. Rolling for initiative.
Yeah, yeah.
Just jumping straight into combat.
Who's got 11 or 10?
I guess.
I have 6.
I got an 8.
7.
Wow, guys.
8, 7, 6.
Off to a good start.
Yep.
You guys are lucky I didn't actually prepare a really cool song, because I had intended on stalling by playing the cool ditty.
I
But I
can't
don't-
fight
don't
this
actually
feeling anymore.
That wasn't on recording, but now it is.
Who's the lowest?
We're going to take a pause right there.
Let's give a 7 to 6.
I had 6.
Oh, hold on.
Has grown stronger. I only wish I had the chance to let it show.
I can't fight this feeling anymore.
Tell myself that I can't hold out forever.
Okay.
Wow.
So as you let loose,
Let me speak your manager!
I'm going to give you
go.
one surprise round.
Me?
Just you.
I like it.
Wait. Is he in chode stabbing distance?
He's got a shield on his dick.
You're kind of behind him, and you're kind of the perfect height, though. I mean,
There's a solid steel cod piece.
Just go right in the
magic, some kind of magic chode stab.
Alright.
Just
I
spitball
would
in there.
I would like to run up the back of the giant, all the way up to his head, since spider climb is still active.
Kasha.
Yeah, spider climb is still active. I'm going to still make you have to make an athletics check, but it's going to be easy.
Alright.
No!
No, I'm lucky.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, I don't want to. Yeah. Or save ability check or saving throw.
Man.
Ooh. Does he hit a 1 there?
Yeah.
Okay, what was it? Athletics?
Yep.
10.
You, as you sprint up next to him, as you say, "Everybody get him!" and you run up behind, he just looks over, and within that moment, your somewhat tacky feet just lurch up the back of his calf as you take a leap up. Just one hand, grab onto this little bandolier around him, and jump right up on top of his shoulder.
Beautiful. And then I fucking strike him with my staff.
How are you gonna eat through his cock from up there?
I'm not. I'm going right for the back of the dome.
I thought you had like some like whip thing or.
No, I got the staff from that dude we killed in the mines.
Yeah.
I cheer for him.
All right. Oh shit! Yeah, 20. 23.
23? Yeah, that hits.
Ah! Yeah! All right. So a D8
Garbo, you're on deck.
and a D6.
Receive that deep beeps.
So 2, 3, right? What is it? Bludgeoning damage, and then 5 poison
What's the poison from?
from that staff.
Okay.
Extra attack. I swing again for 23 again. Jesus.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. This time, I would like to Eldritch Smite.
Oh. I shall smite thee.
What?
What? What the fuck is happening?
11, 17, 19, 26, 26, and force damage and 4 poison damage.
So, okay.
And he's prone.
And he's prone?
Yes.
And you got squashed, you mean to also add?
I'm on his back. I don't know.
Does he fall forward or
You
backwards?
tell me.
He's gonna fall onto you.
I'll
What'd
fucking
you hit
struck
with?
him like.
No, prone you generally kind of like fall forward, so I'm going to have him fall
Oh, yeah.
forward.
Hell
But
yeah.
as he falls forward,
Oh, God.
I am
Yeah.
going to need to have
shit.
Insano and Dane make dexterity.
Sorry, boys.
Mid throw right now, y'all. Mid throw. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, nice, Dodie.
What's that?
16.
16 flat.
That is a 6 from me, dog.
16.
So with that, you just see Snot run up there, and he takes his long black staff and just 2 quick smacks in the back of the head, and just this flare of magic pops up. And what color you want it to be?
Like a dark black smoke.
Ooh.
Okay. So like this ashen color comes up out of nowhere. You see him kind of shake his head as he's coughing from these poison effects. You can see like just like a little bit of like dark matter in some of his veins around his neck. As the smash puts him forward, he loses his balance, completely surprised by this, comes down, and as he's coming down, both Dane and Insano realize they are clearly in harm's way.
Oh, God.
And he just slams both fists into the ground as you both get pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
So about a square then.
Yep. And Dane, you only take 1 point of damage, and Insano, you take 2.
Okay.
You're still like on his back.
Rolls up.
Okay.
I'll take it.
And then with that, Dane, you will have top of the action.
I scream, "Get the fucker!"
It's a pretty good opening round.
I would say so.
All your attacks when they're prone are made with advantage.
True.
Get the fucker.
It's a good thing I have trip attack as well.
It's a good thing I have.
You dodged it, Insano?
Me? No.
No,
I took,
I
I
dodged
took 2
it.
damage.
Oh, okay. But you're still kind of chilling right there. He doesn't get like knocked
We-
back.
No, we got knocked back.
Or you got knocked back 5 feet.
Okay. Cool.
Lemon face. Ooh,
So
lion
Dane.
face.
Dane and Yerbo.
What, we're like tied or something?
No, this will be Dane first, then
Then
Yerbo.
Gerbo. So I'm going to start looking at my attacks because I'm after
Yeah, you gotta
Gerbo.
know your
Oh, I thought I
turn.
was on deck like next to go.
No.
Yeah, I thought you were too, but because I was thinking second order, but I forgot
Oh,
you
my
got a
bad.
surprise round.
So I'm within. Okay.
My apologies.
No,
All right. So he's laying just as it visualizes there, correct?
Correct.
So
I'm
we're just
gonna
about to
fucking
just.
die. Hang on real quick. I'm gonna fucking die.
Why?
Just, can we run that back on repeat, replay that for real?
I'm
So, what I'm looking at right now is exactly what I'm looking at right now. Right?
Yeah.
He's not prone on his face.
Just making sure. This is Trump's America, so I'm just making sure.
Snot's America. Snot is on his back, just ready to fucking.
Snot's America. Wow.
Snot's America. Come on, Sean.
All right, so Dan,
Then we all go Brooklyn, eh?
I'm gonna take a step forward, closer to him, and we're just gonna bash him in the back of the skull. But before, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite as a bonus action. And
Shit, what does that do?
He's just power, not
22.
paladin style. He's just exactly Warcraft.
22.
Like
All right. So it's extra D6, and then you ignite in flames.
holy flames.
So
Holy shit.
holy
Slide
shit.
that just a wee
What
bit.
color do you want your flames to be? Dirty and green.
Moving the tree. It's not.
Altered reality.
It's not the whole tree.
So it's that plus 6.
Not bad. Not bad.
9 plus 5, 14.
14 points of damage.
14, and you ignite in flames. So at the start of Ted's turn, you have to make a
You can make the attacks with advantage, by the way, since he's prone.
So you have to take it.
But he already hit.
But I already
Good
hit.
crit.
So you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
What am I trying to beat?
13.
He failed.
No, at the start of his turn.
Oh, the start of
At
his
the start
turn.
of his turn, you do that, or you take an additional D6 for every time you fail.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's the 14, and then we'll swing again with the same brand.
Get the fucker.
So 8, 13 more.
Did you roll the hit?
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Advantage.
With advantage.
With advantage, so 10. Roll again. So 9. But then 14, I guess? Or you take the higher of the two, right? With
Higher of the
advantage?
two, that's
So
advantage.
15 would be total.
It hits.
Okay. So we'll just take what I rolled before. So 8, so 14. 13, sorry.
Another 13 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's writing that for us? Somebody? Somebody writing that down for us? How much damage he's taking?
All right.
Don't worry about that.
And I'm chilling.
Dead when he's
I think
dead.
you have a sword, axe. What do you have?
A warhammer.
Ham? Got it.
So as you come down with your warhammer, as he's
Right.
just sitting there prone with this little halfling on his back, just laughing and poking him basically with his giant staff. You'd seize the opportunity as you run forward, mutter a few words, and your hammer just bursts into a fiery, hot pink flame. You didn't give me a color, so I'm picking. Sure. Everyone kind of gives you a weird look because it seems like salmon isn't your color. That's more of a grizzle color.
And sorry, that was searing smite, not branding. There's a difference. Sorry.
As the flaming head of the warhammer comes down on him with multiple strikes, and you can just see like bruising as you come down on probably his shoulder for where you're standing.
Sure.
Yeah. Gearbo.
5, 10, 15 right here. I'm going to attack his left arm there. Aiming specifically for like right at his elbow there.
There you go.
Just trying to hyperextend an elbow, or
9 plus 7, 16 hit.
16 hits.
Alright.
So far over 15 hits so far.
Don't worry about that.
And just for 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 1 ki chi to use the bonus 2 bonus unarmed attacks. That's not going to hit.
That's on your deck.
Yeah, 16 again.
That hits.
6, nice. Another 5 damage. And then now I get my level 5 extra attack I'm going to take right now. So take a second attack action. 15 plus 7, yeah, that hits. Like over 20. D6. 10 damage.
Okay.
And I've got a couple extra movement that I'd like to, after I strike, to move back, actually.
All right. So as you go up, you're just this flurry of blows into his side. Hands basically just straight T1000 style. as you're just jabbing right into his elbow, and you can just like hear, shit! As he's just muttering into the ground, and you quick dart off over to the pile of rocks.
Yes.
Insano.
Alright. Seeing where I see that he's at, I'm going to swing around a little bit, 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to go right for his fucking kneecaps. Since this is
You guys
exposed.
have advantage.
Don't worry about it, Dustin. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to go like
There's fucking meta squirrels around here.
the squirrels. Right for the back of that kneecap. It's nice and juicy and exposed. 13 plus whatever my proficiency is. No, strength and proficiency plus 8.
You remember it this time?
One time out of like 20. I'm getting there.
Yeah, that's I think.
Well, considering we haven't like actually fought for how many sessions on end?
Hey, I'm with you.
This guy swings.
So 21. I'm going to attack with Talon first.
Okay, that hits.
It's a D8.
He's out of touch with nature. It's fine. Doesn't listen to the squirrels.
Oh, Jesus. So 1 plus 6. So 7 damage there.
Okay.
I'm going to swing at him again.
Now roll with advantage this time.
You do have advantage on these strikes.
Say.
So roll twice and take the
Alright,
higher
last
two.
time.
Wow, okay. Yep. Definitely needed it that time. How's that possible?
You rolled
Two
double
twos.
twos.
How do you roll a 2 twice?
Perfect.
5% chance
Like
each
you
time.
just did.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So while thinking about my attack, I'm like, oh, fuck.
You're the biggest loser.
I am the biggest loser. I'm going to pop a bonus action.
4.
Just another extra attack.
Yep, that's what you can do as a fighter.
Yep.
You can essentially swing 3 times in a turn.
Yeah, do that.
18.
I'll do that.
8.
What?
You're broken.
I'm not trying to do this. I rolled 18
There's
twice.
a glitch in the matrix.
There's like a cat like half walks by somewhere.
Deja vu.
What did you just say?
7.
Plus.
I didn't say what it was, so I'll take it with my pick. 7 plus 5 is,
It wouldn't be talent, it'd be your other offhanded weapon.
yeah, so plus 5.
Yeah, use a strength.
So,
unless
12.
it has unless it's finesse.
12.
12.
Okay.
And I'm going to stay kind of right back her by his feet skis.
So he's just, oh, fuck you guys! As all this is kind of going back and forth, and you're just bashing into his kneecap. As all this is going over, Sernith finally turns around, taking his hand off of his fallen comrades underneath the boulder. And you can see him just this grimace on his face. And just this guttural yell as he just starts charging forward. He's going to dash and get as far forward as he can.
10, 15,
So 60.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
60.
Oh, so close.
And that will be his turn because he's out of reach. It will be then Snot.
Alright. Snap. Money. Okay, yeah, I want to fucking just like.
You have advantage on these
I want to sneak down the side of him, and I'm gonna fucking swing it, and I'm gonna try to brain him. Pow! I said, "We like you, Ted." And that's the real
So you're hitting
crime
the head of
here.
the balls.
The skull, right in the fucking
Okay.
back of the head. So that would be 11 or 6.
So as he's sitting here crying out in pain, you come down with your staff. He's just as he just winces inwards like he had abdomen pain, and you just miss. You're like, how the hell do I do this with such a large target?
All right, and I fucking swing again on him. I said, "Stay still, you fucker." Fireball.
Meta squirrel.
What is that? 6. God damn it. 10.
For what should be easy, he just keeps tossing about, and like you just don't have a foothold.
I'm really
so each time
bad
you're
at
coming
whack-a-mole.
down, like he just kind of moves a little bit, and it jostles your leg up, and you just swing off a little distance.
Damn it.
That your
Yeah,
turn?
that's it, yeah.
So with that, he is going to use half of his movement and stand up.
Not before he makes the Constitution saving throw.
Thank you for the reminder.
Call.
Meta squirrel!
18.
That wins.
Meta squirrel.
I can't remember all of it.
I can't remember all
Yeah,
this
you
crap.
gotta remember your
a lot.
mechanics. You know, that's one of the
So that takes half of his movement to do that.
Ooh,
As he stands up, he's just looking. You can just see like blood already on him from all of these beatings he's taken from all of you. This is much harder than I had thought it was going to be.
Oh, it's his turn.
Oh shit! And you see him kind of reach into a little pouch, and he pulls out like, what to you looks like a normal vial, but to him just is this tiny little thing. He just and takes it back. Stepping away from the table for just a moment, we need to thank those who've helped us bring this episode to life. Our friends at Battle Bards. Battle Bards offers an incredible, vast array of sound, music, and effects to bring your games to life. Their Prime subscription service allows you to stream that content from anywhere, including if you play online. With the Prime service, you not only are able to stream that content, but if you wanted to purchase individual tracks for yourself or for use elsewhere, you get 20% off of all of your purchases on the site. Not only that, they give you access to mixers and soundboards to make the sound and effects that you need. If you go to battlebards.com, enter the promo code LOST to get a little discount off of your subscription. Our need for incredible sound is so vast that we're also helped by our friends at Sirenscape. Sirenscape brings amazing atmosphere and music to your games. With their app, you can set the mood at your table on the fly. Their tool sets allow you to create unique music for your games, and with their vast library, you'll find something for almost any RPG setting. Please find links in the description below to both of these amazing services. By using these links, you help us by showing our partners the support you have for our content. Both of these services provide an amazing level of immersion for your players. Check them both out and find out which is best for you. Or you can go our route and use them both, because they're both unique. Thank you to both Battle Bards and Sirenscape for your support. Now, let's get back to the table.
And he grows.
Oh no!
The old thing is
He's not gonna grow, is he?
He's gonna heal himself.
fucking pot.
What is that?
If it's just a heal potion, that's okay, I think.
Well, that's his action.
We did
show
so
him again.
We did so much
Yeah,
damage
totally
though.
fine with that. As long as it's not some weird, like...
There was a lot of dice in it.
potion!
I feel like there was a lot of dice in that
Saving
little
too.
potion, though. He's gonna
heal.
heal for like 40 or something.
I haven't been keeping track anyway, so who cares, right?
Meta squirrel.
He's not dead yet. That's all we need to know.
We're all dead men.
As he takes back this potion, one of a more lustrous red color than any of you have ever laid eyes on before.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You can suddenly see some of these wounds that he had just immediately closing, the blood drying on the side of his body, and he looks a little invigorated again.
I've come to talk with you again.
Well, that was a nice surprise little move you had there, bud, but I've got one too. And you just see him quickly
Oh no!
take his axe with the blue gem you see on the side of it. He holds out his fist and he just smashes it as you see it shatter and
Captain
kind of
Planet.
sprinkle down over you. As he does this, you can kind of see that hollow space, but that dust just kind of moves gently across the air. And as it does and just kind of sifts over this battlefield, you see it land on that nice little pile of rocks.
Oh no!
As it does, you all turn as you just keep hearing like this amount of earth just churning and rumbling.
Geodude!
Stones start moving and shifting on top of one another. And you see that what looked like just a little bit of the skeletal remains of this statue jump onto the top of it. As you get to see
Oh god. The Hulkster.
Geodude! One big guy. Oh, Lord, help us.
Jeez,
I was about to go jump on those
There's
rocks.
some serious rock cheeks back here.
Oh my
We need to get a close up of that.
It's all
Dude
over.
never skips glute day.
Never skip leg day. It's like Lego Batman, dude.
So he's going to jump over there in order. But that actually will be his turn.
Holy shit, Dex.
So JJ, and then Grizzle on deck.
Okay. So looking around. Oh crap! As I see myself pincered between this rock giant and the hill giant, I decide now would be a good time to find a little ground between these opponents. So I try to distance myself. So can you move me towards the stump? I've got a speed of 30. Somebody, yeah, there we go. The other side of the stump.
Like this side.
That's 30.
That's
All right. That wasn't as far as I thought it would be. That one I could get there.
where were you right here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There we go. All right. And I go ahead and cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Whoa!
So I gain
2 inches.
What?
Oh, we're children.
I gain 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And also 2 inches.
And also 2 inches, yeah.
So as you see this large Earth-like creature rise out of the ground, JJ looks over at the stone creature, looks over at the giant, and basically starts sprinting away. While you just see like this little shimmer around him, when you can definitely tell he's doing something to protect himself. Definitely looking out for the crew.
Come on, guys!
Grizzle, I'm assuming you're done.
Yeah.
Okay. And Dana.
Oh!
Grizzle was kind of listening to all the commotion that was happening. Upon seeing the rock golem form, he takes a deep breath, kind of does a gladiator hand across the grass. Bends down, picks up some dirt, lets it flow through his hands. Grabs some sticks off the ground, snaps them, wraps them around an arrow, whispers a tiny enchantment on them. Casts Hill of Thrones on a level 2 spell slot.
Okay.
And slowly starts creeping this way. And he's going to stop as soon as he sees the giant.
Yeah, I would say you have
Right
line of sight there.
And that's going to be it for now.
Okay. Then it's going to go back to Dane.
Yeah.
Then Gearbo and deck.
Alright, so Dane sees this. Dane's 4'6", okay? This giant's 18 feet tall. He's going to take a step forward, and with bonus action.
Wait.
Wait.
I'm trying to do an action.
Take a step
Or
forward.
bonus action?
No, you can
Nope.
do bonus
D-
action.
does he yell, King Kong ain't got shit on me?
He does not yell that, no.
No.
He will cast Wrathful Smite as a bonus action. Stacks with Searing.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the boom! And we're going to strike right at his kneecaps.
Okay.
19 plus 8, 27.
What?
Okay. So on top of the Warhammer, so it's
Numbers, Dio.
the numbers. Numbers are great.
That far.
So D8,
Crunching.
D8 plus D6. This is for the original
kill the
radiant
Condor.
damage. So it's 4, and then you ignite in flames again. You have to make it every time. So every time I hit, it ignites you again.
Okay.
And then for the Wrathful, additional D6.
Gearbow right there.
1.
Womp womp.
So
Alright.
5 total, but you are now frightened of Dane. And you have to make a const or a wisdom saving throw in order to be not frightened of Dane.
That makes
Now at the end of my turn,
Until
or at the beginning of my turn.
as an action, you have to as an action. So when it comes to his turn, as an action, you have to make the saving throw
Okay.
to become unfrightened of me if you choose.
What
to.
is the frightened condition? You have to like run as far away as you can or something?
Yes.
He has to run like I think it's 20 feet or 10 feet or 20 feet or something.
I got some ideas for that.
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
So he's got disadvantage, and that's disadvantage on attacking me, or is that attack just an attacks in general? That's just disadvantage in general.
Oh no.
Okay. And now we're gonna strike again. That would be 11.
Nah, would miss.
Okay.
So as you come down with this salmon-colored flame on your warhammer once again, you just see a little bit ignite on his kneecap armor. But as you follow through once again, he moves back just from the pain naturally, and you take a big whiff. And then we run over to Gearbow.
All right. Gearbow's gonna slowly turn around and look straight up at this effing giant that I haven't even looked at yet. He looks so almost sad from this angle, like a sad rock clown. A sad rock clown looks up and feels sad for almost a moment for this strange elemental that he's about to completely destroy.
Like
He's
Sloth from Goonies?
and casts Gong of the Summit.
You got a gong sound, Carl? Come on! That's pretty good. What is that? Is that a gong?
It's just a dramatic note.
There you go. Nice.
So yeah, you have to do a Constitution saving throw. You got to beat a 13, but you have disadvantage because you're rock.
Because I'm rock.
Because the elemental is rock, made of rock.
Oh shit!
Well, I crit failed on the first one, so I think I need to roll again.
Epic. All right. So it's
Because he's made of rock. Wow.
3 d8s.
Jeez.
If someone else can just roll another d8, would you be okay with that, Dan?
I can lend you some of mine.
I don't want to use
Why
it.
don't you give him 2 d8s? Because I'm going to give you 1 extra d8 on that simply
Or you can
because
just
it was
roll
a crit
yours
fail.
several times.
Okay.
I rolled one.
What I'm asking for you is, can I just accept his roll that he rolled for me? 'Cause
No,
I don't
you-
want to
you-
touch anyone else's dice.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. H1N1.
What kind of place is this?
H1N64. I'm just trying to keep it real
that's
here.
sick, dog.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that a 7?
Yeah.
You're up to
7.
14. Someone
What
else
do you
want to roll
want
one
me
for
to
me?
roll?
4.
18. Yeah.
18 points of damage. As you can just see, like, this sundering sound leave this small little body in front of what looks like this wall mountain in front of him. And it just kind of shudders as it stands there, and you can see small rock debris just tumbling off of it, hitting the ground. Almost like a slight little rainstorm of just little rock and debris right next to you. Anything else that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to run max distance. 40.
He's going to get an opportunity attack on you if you run because he has a reach of 10 feet.
That's a thing.
That laugh is correct.
What do you
That was well placed, yeah.
So then I'm going to use like one of my... I have one more action since I don't want to move. I'm just going to use, what is it, like cast evade or defend myself.
Take the dodge action or whatever?
Oh
or-
yeah, but those are actions.
Those are actions.
Not
You're
bonus
not
actions.
movement.
Oh, no, I'm not moving.
I have an interesting
So if I move,
theory
I'm
of
going to
this.
trigger your thing. I don't want to move that. I'm going to stand my ground and staring up at him, but
Okay.
I'm going to ready myself. There's... I'd have to
You
go
would use
look.
that as a normal action, so like
Do
your
you
action
have
was to
patient
cast your
defense?
spell.
What's
You have two
patient?
actions,
What's
though.
patient defense do?
Don't you have 2 actions?
No, you have
So
one
you have an
and
action,
a bonus action.
action, and movement.
And then the bonus action is only like the ability to.
So if you have patient defense, I think patient defense is a bonus action, but he has to
think it's
burn a
something like
chi
that.
point.
Yeah, read patient defense? You have some kind of ability. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's...
No, the stone golem's laughing at us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, why he sounds like Jabba the Hutt.
So I'm just gonna move underneath him then. I'm gonna move even closer. That shouldn't trigger him, eh?
No, it won't trigger when you're getting closer.
So I'm gonna get right in as close as I can underneath.
Just right next to the taint there.
Exactly how you see it.
Get some stone taint.
Okay. So with that, as you've done this, the golem just slowly looks at you as you're like running underneath him. He just looks down and takes these two like massive boulders of arms and just comes down on you with one of them. 16 hit you.
It matches my armor?
That's a hit.
And then he misses with his second attack.
Nice.
But as he comes down on you, you just like catch the edge of it as he smacks you in the back as you're running through, and he is going to hit you for.
Way
Let's
too much
find
damage.
some numbers here.
1,000 damage. Everybody hand me all of your dice.
Hit me with his left or his right arm here, Dad.
Let's say his left.
Alright.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
How far am I gonna fly, man?
You're not. You're just gonna stay.
Oh, really? I was gonna say give me some distance.
How does it feel?
And that will be his turn, so that'll be Insano.
Oh. Seeing that kneecap go from flame, maybe you just want to attack it some more. But however, I'm actually going to use trip attack. No,
That's a kneecap?
At the fucking kneecap.
It's not some weird feat. He's just attacking 3 times.
Yes.
Oh.
Pretty much. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you
So
can spend...
he can attack 2 with his main hand and 1 with his offhand.
So I hit with an attack, expend a superiority die, and then knock the target down. So rolling to hit here.
What's your superiority die? A D8 or a D10?
15 plus 8 or whatever, so
Yeah, it hits.
over whatever. So attacking with Talon. 1d8 plus 6. Making sure I'm doing this right. Gypped it. 7. And then superiority die is a d8, I believe.
He's got to make the save. You make the save?
I make the save.
Jesus. It's my 3rd time rolling the same number. Another 1.
So what is that?
As he tickles his ankles.
Maneuver save is 8 plus my proficiency bonus, so 9, 10, 11. Plus my strength or dexterity modifier, so strength. So 16.
Oh, luckily he doesn't suck at that. He does when he rolls like shit. 9?
Actually, you have disadvantage on any throw because you're frightened within my range.
Still a 9.
Ow!
What is with this table tonight? Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
wild.
my maneuver save DC is 16. So
Yeah, I failed.
you're
Yeah,
prone.
he's prone.
So we got knocked prone
And you
again.
take one. You only take 1 extra damage though.
Is
So
it
whatever it
big
was
boy?
I said.
Big boy got knocked prone again.
Big boy, go boom. So
Oh, lose thing.
So then I need Dane and Snot to make.
I wasn't done attacking yet.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fine. You're not, but
yeah.
he's falling over prone.
Yes.
I need Dane and Snot to make dexterity saving throws.
11.
19.
Okay.
Do we have advantage on that because you're prone now? No, because he's falling over.
He's
now.
falling over. So with that, you would each move back 5 feet as he just implodes into the ground. You each take.
I'm gonna say shroop.
Wait, you both succeeded.
No, I failed.
I had a 19.
I had it depends. I had
don't know what
11.
the DC was.
So you would each take 2 points of damage.
2.
19.
Okay, that's considering what we're fighting, that's not bad.
You both saved, by the way.
Really?
I made it easy. He's
I'm
big
gonna-
and slow, even when he falls.
I'm gonna take a bonus action and attack that motherfucker.
13.
That's still not.
But
Yeah, 13.
But you have.
Do I still have that advantage?
You have advantage.
He's knocked prone.
He's
You're not
Prone.
advantage.
He's prone now.
How?
13.
How?
You gotta roll your
done
other
that so
die. You
much.
gotta stop rolling that
So
one.
Apparently.
what's the number?
13, 8, and 5.
Hits.
Oh,
It
wow.
hits?
Oh, okay.
Smack
Think,
him up.
he's hardy, but he's easy to hit.
Yeah.
He's not wearing a ton of armor. Alright,
Practically
so
naked.
using my pick, 1d8 plus 5. 7 and 5 is 12.
Nice.
I am going to pop... what the heck is it? Script!
Nice setup.
An action surge, which will grant me 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
And that's the only time I can use that.
Correct.
Till a shorter,
No.
till a shorter long rest.
No, Mel heard it. He agreed.
Yeah. 14.
That's good shit.
But
Limited in scope and ability.
16. Okay, so that
I could have
hits.
spent a cheap
Hitting
point
him
to
with Talon.
use disengage
D8 plus
there.
6.
And I could've
9
used
damage.
That's okay.
Okay.
And the next
I
attack.
think we got this.
20!
That guy's
Oh!
Oh, crit! I think he crit his pants!
Okay, so what do you roll for damage dice on that?
double it, right?
1d8 plus 5, because this is my offhand. I'm swinging.
So,
Okay, so
2d8.
2d8 plus 5.
You double your damage dice.
Alright.
Oh, he crit his pants.
Really?
Woo!
This man crit his pants.
Fuck Endor, yeah. 6 and 8.
14,
19.
Jeez.
How much fucking damage did I just do? I didn't keep track.
It was a lot.
I hit.
It was a lot.
I hit every
Over
attack.
30. A little over 30, I think.
So, but it wasn't over
It was
9,000.
like
Close
3
to 30.
attacks? No, it was... Oh yeah, 3 with the tripping attacks.
Time he's been knocked prone.
Yeah.
How does
You
it
kick
feel?
his ass. Like,
How does it
Yeah,
feel?
it's
It was
a
good.
fighter, right?
It was really good. To actually like help and do
Fighter?
something in the battle.
Yeah.
No!
This battle
No!
So,
Yeah.
out of the corner of his eye, you see Insano just looks over as he sees the giant lumbering mountain just knock Gearbo straight to the ground, and immediately they just flares through his head. It's like, this has to end fast.
This guy's he's earned the belt.
As he just drives in that one leg, he comes like underneath and just takes out the knee as you see this giant lumbering tree of a man fall to the ground as his friends leap back, and he just goes to town. Just frothing at the mouth. But with that, you then see this lumbering bald man behind you just... There's a man who knows what destiny looks like! And he runs up right next to you, and have Sernith come up and meet him on the side, if you would.
Oh,
Yes.
sir. I thought you were talking about the golem.
And Sernith comes back with his warhammer. That will hit. Comes back a second time. That one misses. Okay. So as he comes through with this first smack, he just lands right into his cap. Oh, wait a second. He's prone. I would have advantage on all of those.
Sure would.
Never mind. So as he comes back, you just see and just this flurry of 3 strikes land in the side of his body. As he takes this massive warhammer to town on this hill giant as he's knocked over. And let's see what that would be.
Oh, God.
And he gets him for 27 points of damage.
Dang. Let's go.
And that will be his turn. So then it would go to Snot, and then it will be the giant's turn.
Oh, man.
Alright. I'll fucking swing at his brains. Son of a shit. 10.
Advantage.
And... Hey, what is that? 19.
That one hits.
Math.
Alright.
2 for a 5.
5 and... I'm sorry, 6. Bludgeoning. 6 bludgeoning.
Okay.
But like magical for overcoming resistance. And then 2 poison. Second attack.
Why is it
Shot
fucking
do a
Thanos?
tee off on the golfer style. When I go for attack.
Why are we
on the
fighting
deuce.
Thanos, Carl?
Oh my god. Oh, lucky.
Why are we fighting Thanos?
He does kind of a Thanos chin, doesn't
12?
12 plus 5, 17.
he? That hits.
You're good.
And you're just hitting the staff again.
Yeah. I'm reduced with the
Selfie with Thanos. Rock
What is that? Is that a 2?
That's a 2.
Wow.
Super.
So 3 and 1 poison.
So everyone just taking their licks on him while he's down, and near his head you just see Snot again pull out his long quarterstaff and just holding it by like the base of it, just smacking twice like square in the skull. Both of them kind of slide off and kind of hit more ear than they do head. So it's still doing damage, but you know it's just not quite as clean. Good try.
Fair, yeah. I get that.
I'm not trading with China.
Okay, so
Not doing it.
13 is what you're
Not
saying.
going to do it.
he is no longer frightened.
He's no longer
Suck it.
no longer frightened.
Suck it.
Right.
Oh, I thought we were doing the rate. No, that was
Oh, sorry. What's the other
They're
one?
they're both 13,
Oh, they're
so
both
whatever.
13?
Okay, so if he's no longer frightened,
They're both.
they're both
passed
gone.
them both.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
he stands up and uses half his movement to stand up. He's no longer frightened. And that basically soaked his entire turn to do all that garbage.
Till I knock you prone again, Carl.
Nice.
Little Daisy just looks down. Little bastards! Just let me stand up, for God's sake!